So, hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Hold up, I need some lip gloss and I need to turn this brightness down. So today's video is gonna be what I learned from my freshman experience at college. And I wanted to film this video because a lot of people are incoming freshmen and they don't know what to expect, because I didn't know what to expect. I watched a lot of these videos and they're really helpful to me, so I thought I might as well film one of my own to let y'all know what the deal is. So let's get this thing started. I got a list on my iPad so I don't like get scatterbrained. So if you see me look right here, that's what I'm looking at. So to start off, I went to college at the University of Georgia and I went in with like 30 credits already. So like, I wasn't a freshman, but I wasn't a sophomore. Like, I was a second semester freshman already when I first got to school. I took dual enrollment hours, and I highly recommend you take dual enrollment hours if you're still a high schooler. It really helps save money and time. And in some cases, it might be easier to take those dual enrollment courses at your high school through your partner colleges rather than going to a higher level college classroom and taking it. Because let me tell y'all, the math pre-calculus at UGA and the pre-calculus that I had at GMC, two different calculus. And I don't think I would have survived at UGA. I really don't. So one, dual enrollment. Take it if you're still a high schooler. It's a great opportunity. Get ahead. It's free. Do it. The second thing I learned at UGA was that there are no easy classes. My only easy class was my FYO, my first year Odyssey class. So my first year Odyssey class was photo elicitation, the life of a UGA student. We had to look at multiple cultural reviews and like do interviews and post pictures on Instagram. It was fun. It only lasted half a semester. We only met once a week. It was great. But the other classes I had that fall semester, which were biology, anthropology, intro to communications, and human geography, they weren't that easy. And I ended up getting B's in everything except for my geography class and in my FO. And I looked at myself and I was like, B's aren't me. I'm not used to B's. I don't know what a B is. But I had to quickly learn what a B is, and I had to accept that B because I came to like a screeching realization that this stuff is hard and that I would have to study more. I would have to apply myself more than I did at the community college or even at high school, because I didn't study a lot because I can just get information just like that. But at UGA, they teach you differently. In some cases, it's even a flipped class. I don't like flip classes. I try to stay away from professors that do flip classes. And if you don't like flip classes, I have a tip for you. And that is to utilize Rate My Professor. That is like one of the top apps that you can get when you're at college. I'm gonna go to the other ones later, but Rate My Professor is the #1 thing you must utilize when selecting classes. I know a lot of y'all are selecting classes right now, and I'm telling y'all, go to Rate My Professor and make sure you get a good professor, because you don't want to be stuck with somebody like Blankenship for your chemistry class. You don't want to do it. #4, despite all the rumors, there isn't that much free stuff at college. I mean, UGA is a huge campus and there's a whole bunch of activities to get involved with, and with those activities come a lot of like, you know, events. And if there's events, there's a lot of free stuff, especially with like sports, like pep rallies. I don't know if you call them pep rallies, but it's just like to get students to like be aware that they have games coming up and stuff. They'll have like Ramsey events or something, and you just go there and get a free t-shirt. Now those free t-shirts be bomb. I got like 3 of them, but 3 different events, 3 different like sport events. I got 1 for basketball, 2 for football, but those are some good t-shirts. They ain't those little flimsy little gilding t-shirts. They're them doggone good quality t-shirts. Like, I could see in my tuition where those t-shirts come from. But anyway, just make sure you take advantage of the free stuff that is available at UGA, especially like intake. Like intake, there's a lot of people giving away free stuff. Just hang around there, hang around like your dorms. They'll have those little free things at the dorms. Just, okay, maybe a lot of free stuff. Just take advantage of it, because other than that, ain't nothing free. Parking is expensive. Don't get a ticket, y'all. Anyway, oh, football tickets aren't free. I don't know where people get those rumors from that UGA students get football tickets. No, we don't. We have to pay like $80 for a season pass, and those are based on seniority. So like freshmen get like the highest priority, and then it goes up and up and up. So freshmen, y'all get first pick. You want a cookie? I think that's how it went. Might be. Yeah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, freshmen do get first pick though, I think, if I'm not mistaken, because I think we got first pick last year. Yeah. And you also get to purchase away tickets on your student ID. All your tickets are on your student ID. You don't get tickets. They're on your student ID. So make sure you keep up with that. Student ID is important. Make sure you do not lose it. Make sure you know your ID number, because it comes in handy, because you use it like every day. I'm not kidding. Like, you literally use it every day. Another thing I learned while being a freshman at UGA is to know the bus routes. I know this sounds like stupid, but like sometimes you find yourself in a I don't even know what you call it, but you find yourself in this like mode where you only have like 15 minutes to get to class and you need to get there fast. Sometimes walking is the best thing to do, but the best thing that you should like automatically do or automatically know is those bus routes. Don't always rely on Orbit. I know everybody wants to get on Orbit, but it's really overrated. It really is. If Ag Hill gets you there faster, get on Ag Hill. If East Campus Express gets you there faster, get on that East Campus Express. You have to know what bus route to go where and how many buses there are. And to do that, you need the UGA app. So the UGA app is amazing for freshmen, as it has everything that you might possibly need. It has your emails, it has your Athena, it has like emergency contact, and it has the bus system. It has every bus stop at UGA. It has when that bus is coming. It just is your best friend. I'm telling you, get that UGA app. It will save your life. I know a lot of people already know about it from orientation, but if you do not, get the UGA app. It'll save you time. You're gonna need it. Get them from that 15-minute biology class to that anthropology class or that pre-calculus class. You ain't finna walk all the way from SLC to the main library. And I know that's a fact, because them golden steps is gonna get you. The next thing I learned while being a freshman at UGA is that housing on campus is crazy expensive, y'all. I shared an apartment with 5 other girls, so there was 6 of us in a 4-bedroom apartment. I don't know if you do that calculation, but that means 2 rooms had 2 people in it. I was one of those people in a double, and there was 2 singles. There was 2 bathrooms, so 3 people shared a bathroom. I know that's a lot to like take in, but basically all that just adds up to nothing but trouble. And you'll learn quickly that living with a roommate, you have to change a lot. You have to conform, and like sometimes you have to agree with stuff and just have to compromise, and you just gotta live with that person. You don't want to make it a bad experience, even though I did have like one of those roommate horror experiences, which I'll tell y'all in another video because that's too long of a story. But you just want to make sure you are getting along with your roommates, and even if you don't get along with them, you just gotta make sure that you can stay in the same space without lashing out. Because also I noticed while living there, that while living on campus, is that people that live in the high rises are most sociable than people who lived in apartments like I did. I lived in ECV, which were apartment style dorms. However, most freshmen live in the high rises, and that is because in the high rises it's more sociable. They have more events catered to freshmen. It's freshman community. In the ECV area, it's more of the athletes and the upperclassmen. And I sort of knew that going in, but I was like, I get better dorms, so I like that. And I did like it. I loved it actually, because I wasn't like in the midst of the middle of campus, you know. I was like away from campus but still on campus, you know. So I guess if you was to live on the campus, I would recommend ECV. It's just lit over there. ECV squad is lit. High rises are lit too, but for a totally different reason. Okay, the next thing I learned at UGA is that it might be a PWI, but there's a lot of ways to make yourself as a minority student to feel included. There are groups tailored to your, like, I don't know what to say. There are groups tailored to almost any like person. So it doesn't matter if you're Indian, if you're Asian, if you're a transfer student, if you're an international student, if you're Black, there is something for you. Like for us African Americans, there's BUGA, and if you don't know what BUGA is, it's basically a whole bunch of Black folks. And even though I'm like super shy and I don't really like talk a lot in our group chats and stuff, BUGA's really cool and they throw some good parties. I'm just real lame and I don't like going out and stuff because it's hard for me to find an outfit, and if I find an outfit, it's hard for me to find somebody to go with, and if I was like, find somebody to go with, I'm probably not gonna dance because I don't know how to dance because I don't got no rhythm. But anyway, BUGA's lit. You can find somebody to go with. I mean, you can find somebody to fit in with. It's not hard. UGA is huge. There are a lot of groups, there are a lot of clubs, there are a lot of social people. You just have to like put yourself out there to be accepted by those people or to be brought in by those people, you know. Okay, now let's get into these apps that you need before you get to UGA. Like I said, first is the UGA app. Second is GroupMe. GroupMe is like iMessage for college. I don't know one single college that doesn't use GroupMe. With GroupMe, you can basically get in a huge group chat with your class, and y'all, it'd be so convenient to just ask a question in that GroupMe rather than to sit here and try to email that professor that ain't gonna text you back until like hours later. I'm talking about, y'all, and the memes in the GroupMe, they be off the chain. These folks be funny. You also just really get to know a lot of people in GroupMe. If you're scared to like ask somebody like in person like what a question, what an answer is or something, just send them a PM on GroupMe. And let me tell you, there's a GroupMe for everything. There's a GroupMe for people who got dogs. There's a GroupMe for people who just like dogs. There's a GroupMe for people who like Pokemon. It's a GroupMe for people who like memes. It's a GroupMe for like every single class, because at the beginning of the year, most people just send an email and be like, hey, join this GroupMe, and you click and you be like, oh, here are all my classmates, we all struggling together, how you doing, you know? So yeah, just get GroupMe. And I think that's it. I think that's all the apps. Okay. Oh, the next thing I learned while being a freshman at UGA is that downtown is super overrated. Downtown Athens is super fun. It's really convenient to just walk to or take an Orbit or East-West to, but there's not that much to do in downtown for people to be raving about it. I mean, there are clubs and bars there, but unless you jive with that kind of atmosphere, it's not gonna be fun, because most times the music is whack. It's hard. You're gonna be waiting like an hour to get in, if you get in. Like sometimes you can't even get in because the age restriction or whatever, but you get a fake, you be all right. Don't get fakes, they're illegal. Anyways. Or you just sneak in and just like say you know somebody, you don't know them, but you know them, and just pay the fee and go in, you know, whatever. There's also Chick-fil-A downtown, Subway, Zaxby's. Indescribably good. Urban Outfitters, even though that's like real overpriced. Ooh, dress up is real good. And yeah, other than that, downtown is just like a whole bunch of, I don't know, I wouldn't say tourist attractions, but they're basically tourist stores. Like, you live there for a whole year and you're like, these stores are whack, you know? But downtown is probably just known for its nightlife, which, like I said, it's overrated. Next thing I learned at UGA while being a freshman is that downtown Chick-fil-A is hands down better than the Chick-fil-A on campus. 1, because you can use your points. 2, because it's, I don't know, I think it's cheaper. And 3, it's just like a better atmosphere. Like, downtown Chick-fil-A is just like nice, cool. You can sit there with your laptop and everything. But the Chick-fil-A in the Tate Student Center is just like super crowded all the time. Lines are long. You cannot use your points. And I think, like I said, it's more expensive. So downtown Chick-fil-A is better. If you know, you know. Okay. And then the last thing that I learned at UGA my freshman year is to get involved. Be sociable. Don't be like me, sit in your dorm and study all the time and still make a B in your class. Make sure you get out and enjoy yourself. Get exercise at the gym. You can meet people. Just chilling at Tate or chilling at MLC, you can meet people. Because during like hard times of your class, you're going to need somebody to like talk to, or you're going to need somebody to help study, or you just, sometimes in college you just need somebody to talk to and just be there. So just get to know some people. You don't even have to know them on like a friend level. You can just know them as acquaintances and just, you know, call them up every now and then. So yeah, so that is what I learned at UGA my freshman year video. I know it's really repetitive with some of this stuff, but it's truly what I've come to a realization on, because I don't hear a lot of this stuff. And I just wanted to make one specifically for UGA because, you know, it's a huge school, a lot of opportunities, a lot of people, a lot of different faces and new places to explore, you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like these college videos, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe for more of me. Until next time.